as I told you before, that to find the exact amount of cash and the changes and the movement in the cash during the accounting period, you cannot find it in your balance sheet or in the income statement, because the balance sheet will tell you the total amount of the cash as an asset under the current asset. You will find the first items, the amount of cash, where the income statement will show you the expense which is spent and the income which is generated during the accounting period to end up with the profit rather than the cash. Therefore, to find the exact changes and the movement of the cash, which here we mean cash in and the cash out, we have to find or prepare another statement, which we call it the statement of cash flow or the cash flow statement. This statement will summarize all the sources and the uses and the item which is generated during the years, which in fact has a direct impact on the cash or the cash flow of the business, and in fact also to find whether there's a cash flow problem or we are in a stable way or healthy position. So the main sources of the cash, in fact, and also the uses of the cash is, first of all, cash flow from operation. And when we talk about operation, we are talking about the net trading result of the business, which end up with the net income. Also, if there is any changes, and of course there will be changes, since we are buying and selling in the business, whether cash or credit, we will we will end up with changes in working capitals. And here we mean changes in receivables and payables and inventories, prepayments or accrued expense. Also some extra items like, for example, we get gains or profit from the disposal of a plant asset or fixed asset. So that item is non-cash item. Therefore, we have to reconcile it here and bring it under the operation. And the second source is investment. And here by investment we mean buying and selling the plant asset or the fixed asset of your business. Also, it's include like, for example, you are investing in other business or other companies' shares, because that is not your own shares. Therefore, you cannot call it finance. It's only investment. You buy other company share to make investment to generate some cash from that investment. And also finally, that's cash from finance, which is in fact here you're dealing with your shares, with stock, with loans, with bonds, with debentures, and even dividend, which you pay for your shareholders will be included here. Where the dividend you receive it from other companies, it will be included in the operation rather than the finance. So from this short picture, we can notice that how, let's say, serious is the cash. The cash is very important. It is the lifeblood of the business. It is the first item in the balance sheet. But we have to know how we get it, how we spend it, how we generate it. And therefore, in order to get the exact amount of the cash, we have to make this analysis. We have to divide our cash into operation, into investment, and into finance. And then by that analysis and the interpretation, we will be in a good position to make the analysis, the discovering the cash flow problems. Even also we can convince our banks if we want, for example, or if we approach our bank for loans, or if we want to explain it to our shareholders, for the debenture holders, or for those who in fact give us cash to help us to continue our business. So again, by ending the lecture, we can say cash is cash. In fact, it is true amount. Yes, nowadays we can say it can be manipulated, but not as easy as the bold figures in your balance sheet or the income statement. We can manipulate say profit very easily, but we cannot manipulate the cash let's say easy. Therefore, cash flowability is the lifeblood of the business. Without cash, you cannot pay salary. Without cash, you cannot buy and sell. Okay, without cash, you cannot pay, for example, for your rents. You cannot pay even for, let's say, the dividend for the shareholders. You cannot continue the business and will be let's say, handicap. And handicap mean it's the end of the business, and you will end with over trading, and over trading will lead you to close up your business. And see you next time, and we'll continue again talking about the cash with more practical say example. And please, if you have any question, do not hesitate to email me today and send me your questions, and I will answer all the questions, and I hope so. And see you then. Bye.